What's up, everybody? It is Wednesday night, and it's time for Super Geeked Up. Oh my goodness, like Arsenio Hall. It's a dog pound. I love it. I love
Rolling it back.
Yeah,
where's the dog
pound? Man, I watch Arsenio all the time. I like it. All right, thank you for watching, folks. My name is Jeff. This is your geeky chat and improv show. We have a lot of fun talking ridiculous geeky topics and playing some cool geeky games. We actually have a brand new game we're debuting. We've been debuting new games every episode this season. We're going to do Super-Geeky Millionaire. We're giving out free money. No, we're not. I'm just kidding. But so, yeah, Blair's like, oh, I didn't know I had to bring money.
Seriously, my Canadian dollar doesn't do very well.
Oh, yeah, we don't forget that. Keep your money.
Okay, yeah.
So we're going to do that. We're going to play one of our favorites. It's a Geeky Movie Mash-Up. We're going to mash up some, actually, it's a romance edition. So we got some romantic comedies. We got some geeky things we're going to mash together. People are going to guess. And we got some cool geek tweet topics we're going to get to. For the second week in a row, I'm joined by my guest co-host, Fernandez from the Points of Interest Podcast Network.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, that was really weird. All right. And joining us, you see him often as a guest co-host, and you will see him later this season as well, but he stepped in last minute here to be a guest from WhoPod. It is Blair Beveridge.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
All right, good. Thank you for coming on.
Like the self-promoted swag right here. Love that.
Yeah, oh yeah, very good. By the way, in the chat, yes, let me give, I was going to give you a shout out later on Lister's Mate, but Lister's Mate sent me the idea for the Millionaire game. I think it was a different show. They did something similar, and I kind of geeked it up. He suggested a geeky version of it, so we're going to do that. Thank you, Anthony, for that great suggestion. All right, cool. All right, so let's get started here, folks. If you're in the live chat, please share your thoughts, your comments. We love hearing from you. Victor and Lister's Mate are already in there. They actually got to see a bunch of pre-show stuff. There you go. Hey, become a Patreon. You can see that stuff too. Yeah, there you go. There's a link on your screen, patreon.com/supergeekedup. All right, we'd like to kick things off, though, with our Geek Tweet of the Week. And, hey, it is Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
So we want to know, what superhero or villain would you want to be your Valentine? All right. Francis, you got a choice here?
Do I? Well, I thought about this.
Like, do I ever?
I
can't wait to show you.
Well, because, a lot of people will probably pick, I think, the obvious choice, like Harley Quinn or something like that.
Really? Well, you know what? A lot of people would, but I'm not going to pick her, man. She's nuts.
Well,
Hit you in the head with a hammer.
Crazy can be good sometimes, I guess. But,
Mm-hmm.
No, I was thinking somebody, someone who's been faithful and wholesome and all around a great love interest in the Marvel comic universe, and that'd be Mary Jane Watson.
Oh, that's a good choice.
Yeah.
Good choice.
She, despite knowing the trials and tribulations of Mr. Peter Parker, she's there with him usually all the way. So, yeah, I would pick Mary Jane.
Yeah, they get married.
And they did get married, yeah, exactly.
In some universes. Some versions.
I can't keep them straight.
Yeah. In the chat, Victor says, I feel so special getting to watch the pre-show. Good. You should. You are special.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was so fascinating. Talking about internet browsers and
a lot of clicking. There was a lot of curling talk.
Listeners Bay says, Happy Singles Awareness Day. Okay. Well, yeah, I'm with you there, sir. All right. So Listeners Bay also says, I love She-Hulk, but I lust over Orion Slave Girls. All right. So it sounds like She-Hulk might be your Valentine, though, because I think Valentine's a little more love, not lust. I'll go with that.
Yes.
That's how I'm going to go with it anyway. In Twitter, actually, you can also tweet us, folks, at Super Geeked Up. Carlos Bathory, 1969, says, Love hasn't been good to me for the last 30 years. Oh, I'm sorry, sir.
Oh.
So it's either Shira.
Oh,
there's not the hyphen. Thank you. I was trying to figure out who that was.
It's like I grew up with a Shira. I was like, do you know my friend Shira?
Or Sydney Bristow. Yeah, Sydney Bristow rocks. Love Jennifer Garner. In the live chat, Victor says, Jean Grey, because she knows what I'm thinking and feeling. By the way, I've used Opera. That was a pre-show thing. We're talking about browsers, and I didn't know what Opera was. Okay. Blair, what's your choice?
Well, I know you're probably expecting what I usually give on this sort of answer, and that would be Ray. But no, Ray's got some things she's got to deal with. So, personally, this is something that is tied into the actress because I really love the actress who plays her in the MCU. Would be Lady Sif.
Oh yeah.
Oh, very interesting. I did not expect that at all.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Jamie Alexander, and the character of Lady Sif is just kind of the girl you'd want to bring home to mom, especially, in oh god, not Midgard. Where are they in? Asgard. In Asgard.
Midgard. We're in Midgard.
We're in Midgard. And Francis, am I drunk or is? Oh no, there he goes.
Yeah, his camera goes out of focus during the show.
Oh yeah,
it's an illusion.
There we go. You do not see him. Smoke bomb. But yeah, Lady Sif would be my choice. I've also really always enjoyed the character, and I think that she's portrayed well. As much as I love Natalie Portman, I think that Thor ended up with the wrong girl. So
yeah,
but Lady Sif doesn't keep hitting him with her car.
Yeah, but maybe that's a good thing.
All right, cool. I like that. I like that choice. It's too bad. I mean, well, it's good for her that she got the blind spot thing, but bad that she's never in the Thor movies anymore.
Well, you never know. You never know.
All right, on Twitter, this is a little earlier this evening when I tweeted this out. Our good buddy Lisa, Social Cosplay, who you've seen on the show earlier this season, and you'll see again, says, "Is Garrus Vakarian a superhero?" That's a trick question. Of course he is.
No.
Yes. That's her answer to everything. Garrus from Mass Effect.
Come on, Lisa. We expect more out of you.
She has another answer. I'm going to get it. Rachel Marshall at Praetorian says, "Superman, fly me around and dance in the sky, not to mention those tights." All right, good choice. Superman, can't go wrong with Superman. He's a great date.
And underwear is outside the tights again, so even better.
Something that I think people often forget about the flying heroes is when you're flying, especially up high, it's cold up there. Like, constantly cold.
Oh, that's
well,
true.
we pretend that doesn't happen when it's romantic.
Oh, okay. I mean, there is a man flying, so I guess you got to suspend some belief. That's fair.
Just a little bit.
They warm the other person with their body heat.
His metabolism must be off the charts, so that's.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
He also has smoldering eyes.
He can smolder stuff with those eyes too.
Exactly.
So like Jumanji, the big thing that the Rock's character can do is smolder.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, I haven't seen that yet. Can he like burn things?
I'll leave it at there.
Right,
so
yeah.
enjoy the movie.
Victor says, "Good to know about Francis' camera being blurry. I can keep enjoying my beer." Yeah, he thought he was drunk. All right. Anyway, Lister's Mate says, "I am right. You're right about the She-Hulk Orion slave girls thing. I could see myself having a relationship with She-Hulk. I just want wild, kinky sex with the Orion slave girls."
Which is kind of the point of the slave girls, I guess. That makes sense.
Although I will say, Star Trek Enterprise, which I know is the much maligned version, which fairly so for the most part of the Star Treks, they actually turned that on its head. The Orion slave girls, where the Orion slave girls actually were the ones kind of in control of all the men, and they were just pretending to do that to get their way.
The smart ones. Yeah. I do like when they take that angle, like, the mistress who kind of runs the brothel, who is the smartest person in town, but she pretends to not be. And I think a lot of that is true. There's a reason why it's called the oldest profession. I mean,
that's true.
These are smart women.
Very business savvy.
Mm-hmm.
Or other savvy things too, but yeah.
Just savvy.
Just savvy.
Best practicer on Twitter goes the villain route, and I really appreciate this answer. He says the Baroness. Baroness is one sexy lady.
Baroness. That makes sense.
If you had to choose a villain, Jeff, who would you choose?
Oh.
Let me share some other tweets as I think about that. It's a good question. But Tammy Anderson says Spock. That's a nice choice.
Oh.
And then Lisa says, "If I had to pick a traditional superhero," she must have been reading your mind, Blair, that you were going to call her out on that. "It's probably Thor or Wonder Woman." At least this is the second week in a row. Lisa's brought up Wonder Woman, which I love. That was actually one of my choices, Wonder Woman, because I think that would actually be a very nice date. But also, when you said Mary Jane, it made me think of Kitty Pryde. I think Kitty Pryde would be cool too.
Oh, yeah.
Of age, Kitty Pryde, or if I'm a teenager.
Sure.
Kitty's traditionally very young, but I guess so is Peter Parker, Mary Jane, I guess. And
Yeah, I mean, sort
Depending on
of.
what version you're in, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Put yourself into their age group and then make your decision.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you. I guess we can just assume that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Safe all around.
Yeah. All right. So there, I think I got through all the tweets there. Listeners may say Spock is very logical, a logical choice. Yes, he is. All right. Oh, Necrodia says, I've been listening since the start of the show, just haven't been able to get in the chat till now. Hi, all. Hello, Necrodius. Thank you for watching, sir. Let's share your, what superhero villain would want to be your Valentine? All right, so you asked me about villain, right? Well, why don't we all think of villains here, then?
Think of villain.
Villain. There's so many, right? I'm trying to think of ones I would actually want to date, though. Like Poison Ivy, but she'd probably just kill me. Because I'm not a plant. Mystique? Yeah, Mystique's a very popular choice because she can be anybody, right?
I would need the gray, like that gray villain, the one who's just, tiptoeing both sides of the line. So like Selena Kyle's a great example,
Yeah, Selena Kyle.
Yeah. I'm trying to be more original than that, but that's the one that jumps into my head.
Me too. I'm trying to think who else is there. Who's a good villain? God damn it. It shouldn't be that hard to think of ones, right?
I was going to say Poison Ivy, but not necessarily, really. No, that's not good.
No, it's good. She's sexy, but I don't think it would be a good date. I don't think it would go out well for us at all.
No.
Let me, in the chat, give us some idea for villains. Necrodia says Jubilee, by the way. Guaranteed going to be fireworks with her. Yeah, it is. Oh, Victor's got a good villain choice. White Queen from the X-Men.
Oh, yeah, sure.
And Mystique, Necrodia says, because she could turn into Jubilee. I can safely say I think Mystique has never chosen to turn into Jubilee, probably.
No.
Though I actually like Jubilee. I'm not trying to diss her. I actually defend her. I know a lot of people knock Jubilee, but... Yeah, wait. Come on. There's got to be some good X-Men villains, right? Besides White Queen? Who else is a good...
It's just...
See, a lot of them are so dangerous. I don't think it'd be good dates.
Right. Yeah, that's a really good question. I actually can't think of any off the top of my head.
Oh, I got it.
Yep.
Oh my god, I can't believe this is one of my favorite characters ever. Talia al Ghul.
Oh, sure. Yeah, well,
from Batman. Yeah.
She's one that somewhat straddles that line sometimes too.
Yeah, I'm okay with that one.
Yeah. Or
that's
Nissa,
a good answer.
Nissa al Ghul from Arrow. Yeah. Although she's
Killer?
in that show, she's only into girls, I think, really. But so
I like Lister Maid's Killer Frost as well. At least how she's portrayed in the TV show. So I like that.
Yeah. That'd be real good. That's a great choice, actually.
Very good answer.
Nice job.
Again, great character. I love those great characters.
Yeah, they're fun. They're fun to play with. And they go both ways.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And that's also, it's always like, I like villains that you can understand why they do the things.
Elektra is another gray one.
Good choice. Good choice. See, now they're all coming. Now we're thinking of
it. Takes a while to get the ball rolling. That's all.
I think DC has more memorable female villains than Marvel does. Like, Marvel has a couple here and there, but DC, you kind of remember, well, especially Batman's.
That's the thing. Batman villains, like, everybody goes to Batman villains because they're the best in the business.
Yeah.
Not just female, but male and female.
Yeah, exactly. Best Rogues Gallery.
Yeah.
That's Rogues Gallery for sure.
All right. Cool. Great choice. Thank you, folks. Awesome choices in the chat there. All right. So let's see here. That was our Geek Tweet. And now, we're going to go into a new game. This is called, again, Anthony suggested this to me. Lister's mate in the chat. Thank you, sir. This is called Super-Geeky Millionaire. By the way, Anthony just said Livewire from the Supergirl show.
That's a good choice. I like that, too.
Super-Geeky Millionaire. All right. So the way this is going to work is, it might be helpful if I actually bring up the list I created.
I have a list, but I'm going to work off of you there, Jeff, because I don't know how my list is in comparison.
Well, no, I want to hear some of yours, though, man, because...
I'll definitely share some, for sure. I'm just like,
You're like... you don't like your list? Is that what you're telling me?
Well, you'll find out in a second, I guess.
Well, yeah, we'll find out together. All right.
It's a geeky improv show, right? Let's do this.
Exactly.
Let's make this happen.
All right, so this is the way it works. We're going to say you'll get $1 million, but, and then we're going to give you some geeky scenario that you would have to agree to get the $1 million. And then you're going to, in the chat, please, and all of us as well, decide like, hey, would we accept that? Would we take the $1 million under this contingency, basically, right? So here, here's the first one, and I think you'll get the idea. Listeners May says it's called $1 million, but well, that's what they called it on the other show, sir. But I'm not going to call it that because this is our show, and we're gonna geek it up.
True.
So we're calling this Super-Geeky Millionaire. All right. So, and by the way, listeners, actually, if you remember, tell me again the show that you saw this on. Let me give them credit, at least props for I'm sure other shows do this idea as well, but I'm going to give them some props and a shout out. All right. Here, I'm going to give, this is actually an example Anthony shared with me, so I'll share this one first. You'll get $1 million, but every time you go out, you have to speak in Klingon.
Okay. That's not
Blair's like, no. Francis, you'd be cool with that?
Look, if I can charge it on my card, I'm down. Just
like only Klingon, or like only a little bit of Klingon each day?
I think he meant like, well, sounds like if you're inside your house, you can speak in English or whatever language you want to speak in. But when you're outside, you must speak in Klingon all the time.
Yeah, still no. Too much phlegm flying out of my mouth speaking Klingon. Just like, nope, sorry. Oh, I gotta say that in Klingon.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that'd just be too hard to communicate with everyone, right?
I mean, I'm in IT and I'd still get fired because I'd be like, yeah, buddy, hit the road.
Lister's Mate says it's a show from Rooster Teeth. Oh, Rooster Teeth does really good stuff.
Rooster Teeth, yeah. Good.
All right, yeah. Shout out to them. They can do. You can check out them online. They can do a lot of cool shows, like Ruby, for example. There's one of their anime style show.
I saw them on The Amazing Race, the couple, which was pretty cool.
From Rooster Teeth?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. All right. Hey, maybe we can go on The Amazing Race sometimes.
You can take Francis. I don't qualify.
Oh, why? Why would
Why? Are Francis and I married all of a sudden?
Hey, man, it's Valentine's Day. I don't judge. No, it's because I'm in Canada. We're not allowed.
Oh,
we have our own version here, and it's really lame. Like, we leave the country once or twice, but we spend most of the race in Canada. It's
really...
Do they at least go up to like the tundra and get on their like dog sleds or something? Or?
Oh yeah, they do every Canadian stereotype you could possibly think of. People will be visiting our country going, yep, see, they curl all the time, they go on dog sleds all the time, of course, and then they'll leave.
That's great.
So dog sleds was a Canadian staple. Better.
I've never ridden a dog sled. Something that, and this is just your small Canadian fact for to take away. 90% of the Canadians live on the U.S.-Canadian border.
Yep. Right. I'm well aware of that.
Yeah, so only 10% of our population lives out in those areas that would do that regularly. So,
because nobody wants to live out in the frozen.
Yeah,
country, basically.
Right. Yeah,
I wonder if the population of Alaska is more than the population of everybody in northern Canada.
I don't know what the population of Alaska is, but it's a close maybe.
Yeah, well, look it up, folks, if you've got nothing better to do online. Alex Martin just joined us in the chat. Hello, Alex. He's a good buddy of ours. Hi. He says, hi, I have all the homework, but I wanted to say hey. Oh, yes. I usually tell him to stop doing his homework for college and just watch our show instead. I'm a very bad influence.
But he has the homework, which is what
Thank you for joining us, Alex. You'll get that degree someday. Sorry.
Alex is awesome. All right. So I guess, all right, here we go. Let's go to the next one. You'll get $1 million, but you have to always wear a Chewbacca costume.
See, is it like Chewbacca Mom, like the mask?
No, full suit, like Peter Mayhew.
No, I would have swamp balls in 5 hours.
I live in California, so that would work for me.
I'm in Canada, and I still get hot all the time. Like, I am boiling right now. It is like, I don't know your degrees, but it's like 10 degrees outside, and I'm boiling hot right now.
10 degrees is hot to you guys? Oh, man.
10 degrees Celsius is what he means, right?
I know.
No, 10 degrees Fahrenheit. It's
that's cold.
Like we're minus something Celsius, but yeah. Anyway, I'm hot all the time.
Wow, that's amazing. Sorry, that just like blows my mind at 10 degrees. You're like, this is...
Now, I am abnormal even for a Canadian, though. So.
Okay. All right.
Normal in what? That you're
in every way.
just runs hot.
Oh, thank you, Jeff. Valentine's Day.
There you go, sir. Tell your wife. All right, here we go. All right, so I think we're all no on that one, on the Chewbacca. Hey, by the way, in the chat, let us know. Come on, I want to hear your answers to these as well, not just us.
Yes.
Sorry, I like this one because I came up with it, I guess. You'll get You'll get $1 million, but the only TV show you can watch is Baywatch.
Yeah, I'd do it.
Watch. Yeah, that's a good show.
Totally.
That's a good show, is what you just said.
If you said Baywatch Nights, though, then I'd have to say no.
Oh, shit, there was a Baywatch Nights, wasn't there?
Don't care. I'd still watch that.
That was a spin-off, right?
It was the spin-off with the supernatural stuff, and it was
Was a different cast in it?
No, same cast.
Hasselhoff was in it?
Hasselhoff was in Baywatch Nights. Oh, yeah.
And it was supernatural, like vampires and ghosts?
Yeah, they had some... Well, not all the time. Usually
That
it was
actually sounds really cool, to be honest with you.
I have no problem with any of this.
Wow, all right.
No, you see, I can't do it. I love TV. I love TV more than movies. I can't not have my TV.
I can have my movies. That's all good. But
I can spend my $1 million on going to live sporting events, to concerts, to other forms of entertainment.
Exactly. Look at that.
Well, yeah.
Movies, Jeff. Movies.
No, but movies are in the toilet for me, man. I think we're in the dark ages of movies.
Well, it is a little repetitive. I'll give you that.
Yeah, everything's the same. That's why I like TV so much. All right. Let's see. Okay, I'm just looking at the chat here. All right. Here we go. Well, Francis, come on. I want to hear one of yours.
All right, you'll get $1 million, but every dollar you spend makes your genitals that much more itchy.
What?
You got to give me a factor here.
So, okay, so 10, level 10 being you just cannot stop scratching. It just can't stop. But it doesn't go from 1 to 10 if you spend $10. Like $1, maybe an itch here and there every once in a while. But every dollar you spend gets you closer to that number 10 where you're just scratching just all day long.
So wait a minute.
I would do it because I could buy a cream for it.
Oh, gee.
But I don't know, it sounds like if you get, I don't know, once you're in the hundreds of thousands of dollars, it seems like the itching would be unbearable.
But then you get, I guess.
I don't know
and
if
you're covered in calamine lotion, and it's all good.
That would be a ridiculous amount of super strength cream. You would be constantly applying cream all the time.
Well, you know what? Now that I've thought about it, the $1 million would be spent on taking care of the issue, and only take. Okay, so yeah, I reversed my answer. I wouldn't do it.
Victor says no to that. By the way, friends, I don't know why you were poo-pooing your things. That was a great one. Listeners may say, so wait, what if I only spend a penny? Well, that would probably be barely anything, right?
Yeah.
Someone would flick your left nut or something,
Yeah, one time.
Lick.
All right. Well, speaking of genitals,
great segue. Well done, Mr. Burns.
You'll get $1 million, but during sex, you have to yell out lines from The Princess Bride.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Yeah. See, I think actually this is one I came up with I think would be very doable.
Just at the end of it, as you wish, all day long.
Or just, I'm just thinking, inconceivable during it.
Even better.
Yeah.
If it's that one line only, then yeah, I'm good with that too. That's fine.
I'm thinking of my favorite line, the Montoya line. My name is Inigo. If you said that during sex, it'd be so ridiculous.
In the middle of it, my name is Inigo Montoya.
You killed my father, prepared to die. And you're out the party to be like, what? Can we stop now, please?
You don't even know. I am not left-handed. Nailed it.
That's good. See, there you go.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember the exact quote, but you guys know the movie. You know what I was going with.
Hey, speaking of that, this was announced last year, but finally, a year later, the Kickstarter started for the Princess Bride role-playing game. So I'm very
excited. Very cool.
Yes.
I love that everything's got an RPG right now. I absolutely love this. You can RPG in any world. They have these systems that are completely fluid to whatever fandom you love. So good.
Absolutely. Yeah, and I mean, a system that we've run on this channel, Fate, actually is you can pretty much do anything in that. And you can check that out on our stream. All right, anyway, Necrodia says that he would do that 100%, the Princess Bride one. Victor says I would do that during sex. Okay. Good. Great. Maybe some people already do.
Oh, there you go.
All right, what's another one, Francis?
All right, you'll get $1 million, but everything you touch will smell like the sweat of Olympic gold medalist snowboarder Shaun White.
Well, by the way, congratulations to Shaun White. I watched it last night. I was so happy that he won gold for the third time in a row. It was awesome.
It's the 100th official.
It was the 100th gold medal of the U.S. How awesome is that he won the 100th gold medal we've ever gotten? That was awesome. Yeah. And man, his run was fucking insane. His last run. He threw down.
And honestly, give respect to the Japanese guy who he passed. That guy had the run of his life as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. Sean White had to bring his A game to top him in the end there.
Both of them were great.
And the Australian,
great.
fucking forgetting Scotty Baker, maybe.
Scotty J.
Yeah, he was.
I just
they're all great.
watched it like an hour ago. So.
And since you talked about Canadians a lot, when a Canadian comes on, they always talk about Canada, which is great. But shout out to all of the Americans. We've swept all the snowboarding stuff, all 4 gold medals so far. That's the one thing we're amazing in. In the winter.
Yep. And one of the things that we suck the most in is snow is
you guys,
half pipe.
Canada and U.S. are good in very different winter sports.
Well, the slope style and the big air we're good in. We're just not good in half pipe. You had your kid beat us in the slope style, so
it's my kid. It is my kid, actually. He's my
totally your kid. Absolutely.
For noticing. Red Gerard,
the age. Well, 17-year-olds. They're both 17-year-olds. Both the winners, right? Like the female snowboarder.
Chloe Kim was in the half pipe.
And then the guy that won slopestyle, I believe he was 17 as well. Yeah, 2 incredible performances.
Jeez. But yeah, did U.S. place at all with the curling?
Oh, like no, not good, not good.
I was curious if they,
I mean, like that was only the first competition. We got men's and women's. I'm sure we won't place in that either, but
probably not. No.
Maybe, you never know.
Hey, just wait till I start learning this Friday, and then 4 years, man.
There you go. No, curling is a lot of fun, and it's a lot harder than it looks. But it's a lot of fun. Go out there, give it a shot.
Yeah.
We did it as a corporate event for my work, which was a great corporate event because it literally is a sport you need everybody to work together. Team building, folks. Team building.
All right. Yeah. In the chat, Curry says, "Well, it doesn't cost much for cleaning wipes and sprays, so maybe." Because you said it was. We got such on a tangent there. You said we would smell like the sweat of Shaun White.
Yes, exactly. You would smell like the sweat of
all
Shaun
the time.
White. Everything you touch would smell like the sweat of Shaun White.
Oh, what if we touch people?
Yeah, they would smell like Shaun.
Permanently or just temporarily when we're touching?
Hey, I didn't think that far ahead. But I would say until they took a bath or something, Then
all right, I might do that. That's not too horrible.
Yeah.
Maybe Shaun White's sweat is very nice and perfumey because he's so amazing.
That's the other thing I didn't think about too. I'm like, maybe it actually smells okay. Like it's not that.
We talked about the Hulk sweat last show because Lee said that thing, and we were saying maybe it's actually really nice.
Yeah, you never know. Yeah, smell like roses.
I don't know what to say for this one. No, without knowing what he smells like, I got no opinion. I'm going to abstain.
Shaun White, please come on our show, and we have to ask you important questions like, what does your sweat smell like? Yeah. I'm sure you're sick of answering this stupid question NBC asks you, like, what does it feel like to win the gold medal, and what does it be like to your family? Actually, those people always get the same questions. It annoys me. So we'll ask you very different questions. I actually just wish they would eliminate the post-match interview, the post-race interview.
I think the winners want to be interviewed anyway. Like they want to share it with everybody.
But I wish they would get more inventive with their questions.
Look, when someone wins, just ask them the one question. Don't rephrase it in 4 different ways. It's the same freaking question every time. Just ask it once, let him say his thing, let them go. And also stop interviewing the people who lost. Please, sports, I love you, but stop interviewing the people who just lost the Super Bowl, that just lost the Stanley Cup, that lost the World Series, that lost the Olympic medal. Just stop. I don't want to see it.
Being a loser.
Those are the worst.
Again, come on our show. We won't ask you that stuff. We'll ask we'll ask you stupid ass shit like we're doing right now. Anyway, but what Listener's Mate says in The Princess Bride, he constantly say, "Have fun storming the castle during sex."
That's a good one too.
Yes, he was having fun probably.
To glaive.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, wait. Instead of true love, is that what he says, right?
Well, she says, "Oh, he's dead," and I'm like, "No, he's only mostly dead."
Right. All right. You'll get $1 million. Let's do 1 or 2 more, and then we'll move on here, folks. You'll get $1 million, but every time someone farts in public, you have to very vocally take the blame for it.
Oh, geez.
Like, in other words, like, "Yep, that was me. I did that." You gotta shout it out.
I think I would do it because most times people would just find that funny. Most times.
That's the thing. Probably, I think you're right. Most of the time they would.
Farts are funny.
And most people hold it. Like, most people are more willing to hold it in and feel uncomfortable than to let it out anyway.
I just like to let it out. It's not healthy to hold in.
Well, you know. So what happens when you do it? Like, do you still have to confess that?
Oh, actually, the way I phrased it, well, I don't know. Actually, that's a little gray area. Maybe when you do, maybe you could do it yourself and get away with it. Just everybody else.
It's okay.
Have you ever taken the blame for someone else's fart, like willingly?
God, when I was a kid, I know I did. I think at one point.
But I remember when I was a kid.
I have.
Oh, that's nice. When I was in 7th grade, I farted and someone else blamed someone else, but I actually owned up to it, so they didn't get the blame for it. Like, I was honest about it.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I was a very honest kid. I'm still very honest, actually. But so you did. Blair, was your okay? Why was that?
I was with somebody who was in a dating scenario with me and incredibly embarrassed, and I took the hit.
That's very nice. That's very romantic.
Yeah, well, it's not really romantic. It's just the nice thing it's the Canadian way, I guess.
The chivalry is dead.
Yeah, well, I took a fart for you. I hope you remember that.
That's why his wife married him. All right.
No names were provided in that example. None.
Listeners, mate, look at this. This is like you, Blair. He says, I took the blame for a fart that a woman did as a romantic gesture. Hey, there you go.
Good man, Lister, mate. Good man. Well done.
All right, France, you got one more for us? You want to do?
Yes, I do. Here's the last one. All right. You'll get $1 million, but every time someone calls you by name, you break out into I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston.
I can't sing, so no way.
Everyone says your name?
Anytime somebody says your name, you break out into the song I Will Always Love You.
Let's practice this. Francis.
No.
Yeah, come on, belt it out, man. And all right, that's as much as I'm
Okay,
doing.
Jeff.
I just did it. See, I beat you to it. I just started this thing.
No, Francis had the dulcet tones. I thought he might have a good baritone that he could sing it in. So
if I weren't ill, I would totally break.
No, he's lying. He still wouldn't. That's why he's going blurry right now. He's trying to disappear.
He's hiding in his webcam.
Necrodia says in the chat, if I ever fart and Jeff appears behind me and says, that was me, I'm going to freak out.
Mine. Yep. Totally me. Totally.
Yeah, that would be a great trick. Since he's in Indiana, I just all of a sudden appear in his apartment.
Yeah, if you want to summon Jeff, if you ever want to summon him, just nice hearty.
I'm like a genie, but instead of rubbing the bottle, you fart, and I pop in a cloud of dust. It's like the fart dust.
God!
I appear in a cloud of fart.
If you guys have artists in this community that can draw summoning of Jeff with a big fart, I would forever grateful.
Great, somebody's gonna do that now.
I hope so.
All right,
still better than Harley Quinn.
Yeah, it will be better than Harley Quinn. Do it. We'll share it online. Necrodia says I would say no to the Whitney Houston one because people would keep saying my name.
That's true.
Yeah, I think it would just get so annoying because obviously your name is used all the time, and
yeah.
So
no, then. All right.
I think so.
All right.
That's a hard no.
A hard no. Okay.
France, wait, would you do it? You won't even do it right now. So how are you going to do it?
Sick.
You liar. Are you saying yes? You would do it? All right, he's not gonna answer.
I got a geeky one for you, and I'm curious because this is the redheaded stepchild of our community here. I'll give you $1 million, but you have to LARP every weekend for a year.
Oh, 100%.
Oh yeah, without question.
Oh, I've always wanted to actually.
LARP every weekend? Oh yeah, please.
Every weekend, like not just once or twice. Every weekend.
That's a lot, but yes.
Yeah, I think it'd be fun.
Because actually, you're right. I've kind of been looking for an excuse to LARP. So.
Yeah.
Hey man, I know a lot of people in the community. They say it's the best thing they've ever done. I did a web show about it. I think we've talked about this on the show in the past. And these people, it's a true love of theirs, and it's to see them in the element, the joy that they have. I mean, just if you ever thought about it, just do it. Just show up, be a character. Just own the character. Don't metagame. Don't step out. And if you've ever just own that character. This is my character traits. Give yourself flaws. Don't show up being superhuman. I'm going to beat everybody guy, and just be that. You'll love it. You'll absolutely love it.
To a lesser note, I guess, sort of. It's kind of why I like going to Renaissance fairs, because at Renaissance fairs they kind of expect you, even if you're dressed normally, they kind of, they act with you in character, and kind of hope that you'll act back in a similar character character, and it's great. I love that interaction. So I get it 100%.
Absolutely. Blair, give a shout. What's the name of the show you just referenced?
It's Basic Adventuring 101. You can find it at basicadventuring101.com, where I play the Goblin Shaman.
Awesome. And another show of friends of mine, the guests have been on the show. It's actually called LARPs. It's a
LARPs,
really
the series.
Well done series
Yes.
of LARPing.
Based out of Montreal, Canada.
It is.
I know the folks. They were at your Super Geek Live that I saw when you did in Toronto. They are an incredible bunch of people, and they do an incredible web show with LARPs, the series. So check them both out.
Yeah, Toronto Fan Expo and Montreal Comic Con. They joined me there for it as well.
Yeah.
So the stigma of LARPing is going away then. Is the stigma of LARPing going away?
Yeah, I know you said redhead stepchild.
It's being broken down.
I guess some people still think that. I don't think it should be at all. Obviously, I mean, well, we obviously embrace any geeky thing there. So folks, I think LARPing is awesome, and you should totally embrace it.
I think growing up, it got the reputation because there was always levels of geekery, and people were only allowing themselves to be seen at certain levels as they progress. Now, as you know, we talked about in the pre-show, being geeky is very accepted in today's culture, and therefore I mean, I may have used the term redhead stepchild, but honestly, it's just another form of geekery. It's just another form of loving something that you love.
Yeah,
and it shouldn't be put in anyone's backseat by any measure.
Absolutely not. No, dude. Any geeky thing you love, 100%, man.
Just do it.
Be proud of it.
If
you love something geeky, man, don't diss somebody else for loving something that you think is even geekier for whatever reason. Like, dude, praise them for doing that, man. Like,
exactly.
Yeah, that's the reason why I brought it up, because I know that like D&D was accepted fairly recently as well, and then LARPing was what the big joke was for years. And what was that movie?
There's been a few that have done it very poorly, unfortunately.
I think it's
role models.
Yeah. So role models kind of put it in the spotlight. I mean, it kind of made fun of it. At the same time, it really kind of highlighted it in a different way. So I think maybe
it gave it a little bit of positive. Like the end of it was positive, but the whole lead up was very negative.
Yeah.
I mean, that was part of the reason why Kristen Brumley and her two writing partners decided they wanted to make the show that we made. Was they wanted to show a really kind of, this is a real LARPing experience, and I mean, the show's not about that show. We've done that one in the past, so go check that out on a previous episode. But that was the reason why they wanted to do it, because no one has really kind of shown it in a true positive light. And LARPs the series did the same thing, more kind of, here's our characters while they're playing, and here's their characters while they're not playing, like outside of the game completely. Whereas we had our kind of in-game and out-of-game characters, and that was the sort of dichotomy that we had. But anyway, I digress. Go watch that show. It's one of the older Super Geeked Up. So
very cool.
All right. Licrodi says, is 50 Shades of Grey the LARP? Because if so, no. Okay. No,
I think that's probably illegal in a lot of states.
All right. Cool. We got very good. Thank you again, Anthony, for the Super-Geeky Millionaire game idea. That was fun. Thank you, Francis, for coming up with some cool ones.
Yeah.
We got some more geek treats. We got another geek. We're gonna play Geeky Movie Mash-Up, folks. So we're gonna need your help guessing on those. First, though, quickly, let's have Blair. Well, you don't have to go super fast, but you can talk normally. Why don't you tell people about HooPod and where they can check it out?
The HooPod is a podcast that myself and my two co-hosts, Tierlin Puxty and Joey Couture, do for Felicia Day's Team Human community. For those of you who know Felicia Day, you might know her from Dr. Horrible, The Guild, Supernatural. She's starting her run on the TV show The Magicians, actually tonight. If you're a fan of her work, she has a community that's been built up around her. Really positive people, keen interest in helping animal rescues, and a lot of people with high anxiety that are fighting depression and just really want to find a safe space in the internet come into this community. And it is just one of the most wonderful places I've ever been, and one of the most amazing set of people I've ever been associated with. So I do a podcast where we're getting to know them. So I bring on guests within the community, and we talk to them to introduce them to people, because there's a lot of very shy people in the community. But then I also bring in guests like Jeff that I think would be a great example of entertainment towards people in that community. So the show's kind of split between the two. I'm very proud of it. We just recently did a film noir serial that I think we're going to have some fun with for the next little while, called Harley Human. Give us a listen, whopod.podbean.com, or you can just subscribe to us on Stitcher or iTunes, as you do with all podcasts.
Awesome. Cool. Yeah, I did have a lot of fun on their show. Definitely check it out. It's an awesome community. Especially it's fun when Tyrlin opens a lot of packages when I'm on the show, and when she talks about kangaroos punching people in the face.
You will never hear a show with Tyrlin that something crazy doesn't come out of her mouth. She's got, for her, they're just stories, and every single show I'm surprised. And speaking of her, she just released a video for her song Nintendo Love Song, and check her out specifically. That's a great
very
video.
Appropriate for Valentine's Day.
Yep.
By the way, the aforementioned Lisa Bersati, who is a guest co-host at times, just joined us in the chat. She says, "Hey-yo, hugs, better late than never, eh?" I'm going to say that A is for you, Blair, as a Canadian.
I'll take the A. I'll take the A.
Hello, happy Valentine's Day, Lisa. Thank you for joining us. We mentioned you multiple times already, actually, earlier in the show, so you can go back and watch it. All right, so here we go. Geek Tweet number 2, Francis, what's that?
All right, well, Black Panther is coming out this Friday, and the movie's protagonist, T'Challa, is the king of Wakanda. If you were king of your own secret country, what would it be called, and what would it be known for?
I love how I write these questions, and then I forget to think of answers to the really complicated ones like this. I should have thought of beforehand. So, but in the chat, folks, we want to know, because Wakanda, well, I mean, for most of the time, it's not known. I guess that other parts of the Marvel storyline becomes known. I don't know if that's true or not, but traditionally, it's secret for most of the world.
Yeah.
So if you had your own secret country, yeah, any ideas? What do you guys? Oh, here. Oh, no, never mind. Crodius is just saying Canadian. Canadian. I don't know. He's making fun of Canadian, maybe.
The A is in Canadians.
Canadian.
All right.
I got you, Necrodius. I got you.
Lisa say, "Happy Valentine's Day, you lovely folks." Thank you. Back at you. Necrodius wants to know, did you buy me any chocolate? Yes, of course, sir.
Tomorrow when it's on sale. Tomorrow.
So when I appear in a cloud of fart dust, I'm gonna have chocolates in my hand, and they'll smell like farts.
Add that to the fan art, folks. He's got to have the heart chocolate thing in his hand with the poof of. Yes. Anyway,
conversation.
People like Lisa are just joining us. I can't wait to try what you made of that statement I just made. You have no idea what we're talking about. But go back.
No context at all.
It's better that way. It's just better
Lisa
that way.
says, "My mere presence is sweet enough." No?
Aww.
Sure. Yes, that's nice.
Wow. Backhanded compliment.
I actually didn't mean it that way, but it came up.
I know.
All right, you jerks. All right, anyway. All right, what are your damn answers? You got any names to your secret country or what it would be known for? Because it's Wakanda is known for what is it? Vibranium. No, is that right?
It is vibranium.
Yeah. That's what Captain America's shield's made out of, right?
Yes. Yeah.
First shield. Yeah.
His claws are made. That's what Black Panther's claws and outfit is made out of.
Yeah, I read a lot of their technology. I guess came from vibranium and stuff that they because they're the most technologically advanced country in the planet Earth.
Right. Yeah, and the Vision is also made out of vibranium. So.
Oh, Vision, the android guy.
Yeah.
Well, really?
I didn't know that.
How did Tony get his hands on that?
He didn't. So that was during Age of Ultron. Ultron got his hands on.
In the movie
right.
He killed. Yeah, I'm basing it off of the cinema. Yeah, I mean in the comics it's a much different thing than in the Marvel universe or the cinematic universe. Yeah, he got it from Claw and Circus. That's how he got the vibranium.
Victor says. This is a little disturbing. He says the country would be known as the Northern Gun Empire, known for the finest weapon factories on the planet. I am not visiting your country, Victor.
No, thank you.
Not a very timely answer either.
No, well, I was gonna say
Well, if it's like a fantasy thing. It's like a D&D thing.
My country already exists. France. Known for their baguettes, but
wait, no. You can't choose a country that already exists. You own France now.
They're okay with it.
France kind of makes sense, you know.
All right.
Let me think here.
So in the chat, Tammy Anderson says Tony's a sneak thief, and Necrodius says Necrodius land, it would be known for awesomeness. All right, fair enough.
All right, there. Yeah, I'll take that.
Lisa says, Jesus Christ, I would be the queen of Lasaria, and we'd be known for our amazing karaoke performances. Oh shit, Lisa, you're gonna regret saying that because I had no idea. Next time you're on the show, you are singing, miss. That's what you're doing.
Every time you say her name, she has to break into Houston.
I will always love you.
Right.
But by the way, I forgot. Listeners may informed me and you that it was, I guess, Dolly Parton first sang that, but Whitney Houston made it more famous later on.
Whitney Houston did the cover. Dolly Parton was the original and singer for that song. Yes.
And Necrodius says "Sacre bleu" to your France, owning France.
C'est vrai.
Yeah, de fromage. Oh yeah, you would know French, wouldn't you?
What did you just say? Def fromage?
What is it? Du fromage.
Kel.
Cheese. Wait, what? You want deaf cheese? What are you talking about?
Yes.
I know. Yeah, I know. Actually, not all Canadians know French. A lot of the English-speaking part of Canada, I find they poo-poo French.
Yeah. I mean, they teach it in school here very poorly.
I took French at school. I liked it.
They don't. You know what? Here they should teach conversational French. I took it for 10 years, and all we would be like, he said, she said, they said, we said, over and over again. Not very good. Whereas if we got into more conversationalist French, then it probably would have been a lot more useful. So,
Tammy says, "What about cheese?" We don't know. We don't know what France is talking about. Lisa says, 8-part harmonies, bitches. Bitches. I don't know. Whatever.
Bitches, yeah. It's a way. It's a nice way of saying
bitch.
Yeah,
okay.
Bitch.
She says, "Don't threaten me with a good time." So I guess she's all about singing.
I think that's a perfect pitch thing. I might be wrong.
I think the only French.
It probably is a perfect pitch. Yeah. Pitch perfect. Pitch perfect. What do you now? You guys are all messing me up.
I've never seen it. The one where the girl.
Seen all three. Stop lying. All right.
You knew there was 3. Congratulations.
I've seen the first one. Yeah.
No, I've never.
I like Anna Kendrick a lot. Actually, she's the star of it.
I do like Anna Kendrick though. I don't like Rebel Wilson. I just don't like her.
Yeah. Well, because
is Rebel Wilson the one like the comic relief of that movie, kind of?
Maybe her comedy doesn't make me laugh. There's some famous comedians that I don't make. Will Ferrell just doesn't make me laugh.
I'm with you actually. I'm kind of with you on some things he's funny in, but most of his stuff is again a little too over the top for me to be like, okay, I don't know why that's funny. I mean, it's weird, but is it funny?
I don't like uncomfortable humor in that. Anyway, so
there's a lot of French going on in the chat. Necrodia says, "Oui, je parle français aussi, mon ami." And Lisa says, "Moi aussi, vive la France."
Is it no voulez-vous coucher avec moi?
No, we're not doing that in the chat.
Not.
But if you want some sex talk about geeky stuff, we did that on recent shows on Super-Geeky.
That's right. Yeah, that's
no,
right.
No coucher avec vous.
Hey, you want to listen? Hey, Blair, since you're in the chat, you want to read Lister's mate one? His country's name.
His country's name. My country's name would be called. Naya.
That's why I gave it to you. What did the Three Stooges say? Nya nya nya. That's it, right?
Oh, nya nya. I thought it was like Nyan Cats. Nya, it makes more sense. And there'd be bakeries and cake shops and around pie fights, food fights. Long live the Three Stooges.
Very good.
Done, sir.
Yeah.
Victor says, France, it's okay with me if you own France. Well, that's all you needed. Now you own it. It's yours.
All right. There you go.
Necrodia says about Will Ferrell, you take that back right now. You're going to get sat in front of Elle for like 24 hours straight.
Oh, no.
And then Tammy says, agree on the whole uncomfortable comedy Will Ferrell thing. I think he can be funny. I've liked certain things.
I have liked him in a couple things, but honestly, I just don't like uncomfortable humor, and that's his bread and butter. So
yeah, I actually thought he was all right in Elf. I didn't mind him in Elf, but of course that's also because her name left my head.
Zoe Deschanel.
Zoe Deschanel. I love all the Deschanels. They're all just easy.
There's more than one Deschanel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Besides Zoe.
The one that is the lead in Bones. She's another one.
Oh, that's her sister.
Yeah, they all look alike. The only one that looks like them that isn't related is Katy Perry. They all look the same.
Katy Perry's
Katy Perry, what?
Have you seen Katy Perry? She could be a Deschanel sister. Just saying.
I guess.
I don't know. Maybe
Not
her
now.
hair shorter now. Oh, you do really? Oh, you thought more
Not now.
before? All right.
Yeah, before Kissed a Girl,
I'm not
Katy
seeing
Perry.
All right. So I'm gonna let's see. My land. I think I'm gonna call my land Milkville, because as you know, folks, you watch the show a lot. I love milk, and there's a never-ending. You better be doing milk and not something else, there, sir.
The utter.
Well, that's very impressive. I have two hands. Anyway.
yeah, that's your land. Everyone has two penises. Anyway, so Milkville, yes, we have a never-ending supply of milk, and yeah, I don't know. And I guess we supply everybody else with milk. That's how we make all our money. It's the most delicious milk you'll ever taste.
Oh, I have such a cheesy answer. It was pretty much.
We have blue milk like Star Wars do.
As long as you don't have the one from the island with Luke and the anyway. That was gross. My answer just kind of ties into the podcast, but I'm going to say it anyway. Found near the equator would be known for its humanity, which is kindness and acceptance of all, regardless of race, sexual orientation, preference, or anxiety levels. We would be equally represented by a council of a cross-section of the inhabitants of our land. We would specialize in our love of all animals, especially those that are in need and focused care. We would encourage creativity in all of its forms. We hate and do not tolerate violence. It has no place in our world. We would be the world's beacon of positivity. So pretty much Canada with better weather.
Wow, that is. You were really proud of Canada. You were really putting that up high.
Look, I love my country. I just wish it wasn't so damn cold all the time. That's all I'm saying.
It's your home and native land. I can understand.
It is my home and native land, but I do love the human rights way that we've been dealing with here. Our current current prime minister is very good at it. Got me. Bam. Yeah, our current prime minister. I when it comes to human rights, which is the most important thing on the political spectrum for me, he's been knocking it out of the park. It's just cold here, guys.
He's a geek.
That's true, though.
He's a huge Star Wars fan.
I like that, Francis. That was good. That was good, sir. Yeah, and he like geeky stuff. He's going to come on our show, too. Shaun White, Justin Trudeau. We're going to get all these people on our show. All right.
Oh, man. Wow. That's quite the lineup.
Tammy says, ooh, Canada with better weather. She likes that. The Crodia says, have you seen Megamind? Voice acting, but still, I love Megamind, and that is Will Ferrell, and he's awesome in that. Yes, I'm with you.
I think he's not, if I remember right. I think I remember liking Megamind, yeah.
Listener's Mate says to my answer about Milkville, that is utterly disgusting. And Tammy says, oh, so you're from Wisconsin? Yeah, basically. But again, I want my secret island to have much better weather. Like I agree. Wisconsin's like Canada weather, not good.
Really?
Oh, yeah, come on, Wisconsin, man. Wisconsin and Minnesota are like two outside of Alaska, the two worst states you're going to find for weather.
Minnesota is actually more north than where I am here in Canada.
There's actually a bunch of states, to be honest with you, that are actually more north than those southern parts of Canada.
Yep.
All right, then.
Lisa says, imagine Canada with San Diego weather. Well, now that's perfect.
Oh, that is like the mega powers. That is Hulk Hogan and Randy Savage right there.
Right.
Really old reference.
Too bad the money would still be worthless.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. And yes, listeners mates, I do love Putin, and that is how it's properly pronounced.
Putin?
Putin.
Like the Russian president?
No, not Putin. Putin. Like a tin that you poop in. Never mind.
Poutine, then.
Yeah, poutine is it's just like the English pronunciation of Putin. That's all. It's a French-Canadian created dish, and it's Putin when you pronounce it there, and then Canada or the rest of Canada, it's poutine.
Tammy says she's from Wisconsin. It's been so cold. And
yeah,
Lisa
Wisconsin gets real cold.
Lisa says she wants to take me there, Blair, to your world you just described. It did sound very idyllic.
Yes.
It's almost like, you know what, it's like Risa, but Risa has more sex.
San Diego's weather is amazing, though, guys.
Oh, that's why it's like one of my favorites. Might be my favorite city, actually, because the weather's perfect.
I can't wait to go back this year. Yes.
You're definitely going?
I'm going. No, I got my tickets already, so I just got to book my flight. I'm on my way.
Cool. Show up at Super Geeked Up.
as always.
I'm gonna. Yes. All right. Good. I'm claiming it now. Way in advance.
As long as it's Thursday or Sunday, because I don't have tickets for Saturday.
Oh shit. We usually were Friday. That's too bad.
Yeah, that's bad. Thursday and Sunday. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I got tickets. I mean, it's. Yeah. I was in the 10% draw, so.
You've been there before. You know there's tons to do anyway.
I do, and that's the thing I love most about San Diego is that you can go without a ticket and just have just as much fun.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you don't know that, folks, that's 100% true. There's so much stuff going on outside.
Just come. Even if you don't have tickets to the con, just come.
And you come see us.
Everyone in the chat room, come on over to San Diego.
You can see me appear in a cloud of fart. That's how I'm going to open Super Geeked Up at San Diego Comic-Con.
I the fart, by the way. No, thank you. But
yes.
You're
going to do the special effects for me, Francis.
I'll do the special effects. Okay, that works for me. I'll take it.
All right. So, and Tammy says Blair wins Best of the World. All right, so Blair's very popular here with his idyllic world because he cheated and just said, I'm going to say something that everybody loves.
Prepare.
Well, in all honesty, with the exception of the weather thing, that is the human community. That is what we stand for. That
actually is from your website or something, right? Or from this page?
Yeah.
I was going to say, where did they... That's like,
no, actually, in all seriousness, I agree. That is amazing, and I wish everybody was like that.
Yeah, look us up, Team Human, on Facebook specifically. You'll see the group. It is just phenomenal.
Lisa says, I'll see you at the con, baby. Yeah, she lives in San Diego, so she'll be there.
Oh, she hop, skip, and jump for her.
I still have to go through the, what is it, the hotel apocalypse or whatever they call it. So
apocalypse, yeah.
What's that? I don't even, how do I not know what this is?
How do you not know this? Where do you stay when you go?
Oh, you mean the hotel process. I thought there was a thing called Hotel Apocalypse where you could
That's the name. Well, that's the unofficial name, I guess.
No, I thought you could stay at this place. I was like, that sounds really cool. Is it like all decorated? Like, how do I not know about that? I went to that 2 years ago. It's not as bad as you think. Not quite as bad.
Well, I hope so. I know the prices are going to be higher than
suck.
It's a sticker shock that suck. But you just pile some friends into a room, you make it work.
What happens is, even if you don't get it, in the lottery, usually a couple weeks later they'll say, "Oh, now we have some rooms available. You can get one."
We when I went a couple of years ago, we did the Airbnb thing, about 15-minute Uber ride out, and it was fine, but it's just not the same when you can just walk to your place, do your thing, and then come out. So
exactly.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
Lisa says in the chat, "Fart challenge accepted, Jeff." All right. Ooh, thank you. I don't know. You may be sorry to say that, but
wow. I don't know. Where's this going?
Yeah, I don't know. This really took on a life of its own, this fart thing. It's your fault. No, it's my fault. I came up with that one, actually. You didn't. It was me. Yeah, it's totally my fault. All right. Tammy says, War of the SDCC rooms. Yeah.
On Thursday and Sunday.
All right. Here we go. All right. So, folks, there you go. If you still have any things about what your secret country would be called, you can let us know in the chat. But now it's time to do Geeky Movie Mash-Up, and Francis is going to tell us how this works.
All right. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be describing two separate movies or television shows, and you guys are going to have to guess what shows and movies and TV shows we're talking about. I don't know who you want to start with, Jeff, but I got 5 mashups ready to go.
Oh, I also have 5. Wow, it's almost like we planned that out in advance.
No. Okay, yes.
So when Francis gives his, I guess I and Blair will guess because we don't know his, obviously, and then you guys can guess when I give mine. We're not going to do teams so much. We'll just kind of throw it out there, free for all.
Yeah.
Because we don't really have enough people. And then in the chat, of course, please, you guys are usually much better at this than we are because you guys rock. So give your answers in the chat. I'm going to tell you for mine, mine could be any combination of movie or TV shows. I kind of just mashed them all up together. I will also tell you, so we decided to do a little rom-com, romantic, I hate that term, I don't know why I used it, romantic comedy thing today, theme, right, because Valentine's Day. So one on mine, just to give you guys a hint, one is a romantic comedy, one is not at all. One is just more geek-themed, okay, for each pairing. Cool.
Yeah, for most of them except for one. And I guess my tip or my clue is there's an actor that appears in both the romantic comedy and the geeky movie.
So, for each pairing?
Yeah.
Well done.
That is really cool, actually. Well, yeah, man, you went a lot. Nice job.
Gold star.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. Let me see. I'm trying to think what else. I guess that covers everything. Cool. So, yeah, again, folks, you can... well, Blair's already thinking really hard, I see over here. I'm interested to see if I was wondering if Francis and I were going to pick any of the same movies. I guess we'll find out. because we couldn't tell each other in advance, obviously. All right, I'll go first. Here's my first one. A shallow Beverly Hills high school girl falls in love with her stepbrother, who fights Nazis and hates snakes. It's a pretty easy one.
Yeah, I got it. I'll give the chat.
I know.
Yeah.
All right, what's one of them, Blair?
Clueless.
All right, Francis, what's the other one?
Indiana Jones and any of them, really.
Yeah, I went with Raiders, but it could be any of them.
Yeah.
Lister's Mate says, for a really great romantic comedy, check out When We First Met on Netflix. Oh, that just came out. The Netflix movie, yeah.
Thanks for the rec.
All right.
I'll give you a recommendation on Netflix since we're doing that. Altered Carbon, a sci-fi show that just came out a week or two ago.
Ooh, nice.
It's good stuff. All right, Francis, what's your first one?
All right. When this guy isn't throwing around a mythical man wearing his mother's drapes and trying to escape the sexy grasp of Ian Malcolm, he finds time to woo his childhood crush, who happened to memorize the dance moves, the Thriller, and happens to also be in the body of Jennifer Garner.
Okay, I know one of them. One of them is 13 going on 30.
Yes.
What? That was such a long one. What? Okay, can you read it again? Unless you already know it.
No. He did the geeky thing first, and I thought that was the romantic. I'm like, what rom-com is he? Oh, wait.
Oh, by the way, wait, before you do that, Lisa did a very good thing. Usually we like to come up with also mashup names. And so Lisa said, Raiders of the Lost Mall or Indiana Share and the Crystal Heels. Awesome. I love it.
Well done.
And Victor got it too. Tammy also enjoyed it. She got 13 going to 30. But yeah, put those ideas in the chat, folks. Mash them up. All right, read it again, Francis.
When this guy isn't throwing around a mythical man wearing his mother's drapes and trying to escape the sexy grip of Ian Malcolm, he finds time to woo his childhood crush, who happens to memorize the dance moves, the Thriller, and also happens to be in the body of Jennifer Garner.
Wait, isn't Ian Malcolm Jeff Goldblum's character in Jurassic Park?
Yes.
Is Jurassic Park the one?
No.
No, it's not, right? Because the rest of it doesn't make sense.
So the man wearing his mother's drapes is a clue, I guess. If you had watched the Avengers, would probably know that is referring to Thor.
See, I wanted to say Thor, but the mother's drapes so threw me off. I was like, "What is that?"
But so
I don't know that much about the MCU.
So Tammy just says Thor. Is Thor the choice?
Thor, yes, it was.
She
Thor.
got it.
Actually,
Thor and 13 going on 30.
Thor Ragnarok and 13 going on 30. Yes.
All right.
Those are mine.
Okay, what's the mashup?
Yeah, let's think about a mashup.
Thor going on 30.
Teenage Thor going on 30.
Thor going on 30.
14 going on 40. How about that?
Oh, okay. Yes. Well done, sir. Well done.
Nice. His mother's did somebody say that? His mother's drapes in the movie?
Does your mother know you're wearing? It's a Robert Downey Jr. line from Avengers. It's the first thing he says to Thor when they fight.
Oh, okay.
I know it's a really obscure reference, but
It's fine.
So wait, Tony says that to Thor, or Thor says that to Tony?
Well, Tony says that to Thor. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Was he wearing drapes? Or...
No, he's wearing a cape. So that's
all right.
Yeah. It's lame, but I
got it. I got you, man. I'm glad you used 13 going at 30. I almost used that one, but I didn't, so I'm glad you used it because I love that movie. Jennifer Garner.
Yes. Yeah. So the connection there was obviously the Hulk. That was the connection between the two.
Oh, Mark Ruffalo. Yeah, Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah, Ruffalo's in 13 going on 30, right?
Yep. He's good, man. They're good in that together.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. Oh, Nicroti says 14 could be the title of that. That's good, too. Yeah.
Also good.
All right. Oh, and Tammy says, doesn't mother know thou wearst her drapes?
That's it.
Very good.
That's the line. Such a good line.
Victor says, now I have to rewatch The Avengers. Tammy says, love that line. All right.
Great line.
Here we go, folks. Here's the next one. A hooded vigilante tries to save his city, but falls in love with a lesbian and decides to create comic books instead.
Oh, you stole mine.
Sorry.
Oh, man.
All right, well, I guess you know one of them. Probably know both of them. But Blair, you got either one of them? Yeah.
Arrow.
Arrow. Okay, what's the other one, Francis? Chasing Amy. Yep.
Oh, shit. Freaking Kevin Smith, right?
Yep. That's my favorite, actually, Kevin Smith movie, yeah.
I'm going to give mine now because you stole one. I'll do the one that I had for
that.
Decision.
Yeah, do it.
So this New York Jersey comic book artist finds love with a woman who happens to love other women, and occasionally fingercuffs, while staying friends with Jason Bourne, a stoner, and a quiet dude in a trench coat. But he prefers to live a life in the shadows, fighting for the fate of our world alongside a guy missing a mustache, a dude who doesn't wear a shirt, a guy who's quick to tell a bad joke, and the only person worth watching in this movie. So
Chasing Mallrats?
Close. The connection is Ben Affleck. What's the geek movie? He prefers to live his life in the shadows, fighting for the fate.
Superman v Batman or Justice League?
Daredevil.
Justice League, yeah.
Oh, Justice League. Oh,
so Chasing Justice, obvious title.
Chasing Justice.
Oh, well done.
Justice ain't me. No, that doesn't work.
Tammy had said Arrow Friends in the chat.
Friends.
Oh, interesting. All right. Okay, well, here, Francis, you want to do another one so I won't steal any more of yours?
No, go for it. You go ahead.
A teenage girl pretends to be a slut, but then meets an all-female group of crime fighters in a clock tower and turns her slutty outfit into a superhero costume and preys on criminals.
I'm going to go with Easy A.
Yes, I love all your demonstrations you're doing visually.
Emma Stone. Oh, Emma Stone.
It's a really funny movie, folks. If you haven't, I love that movie.
Yes. Yep. Pocket Full of Sunshine. You'll never listen to it again and not think about that movie.
Is it Watchmen? Is the second part Watchmen?
So meets an all-female group of crime fighters. Preys on criminals. I'm giving you some hints here with the words I'm stressing.
Prey.
What? Say it?
Birds of Prey.
Birds of Prey, yeah. Hell yeah, man.
I love that you put the clue in.
Yeah, I was trying to help you guys out.
Birds of A.
Birds of A. Easy Prey.
Easy Prey is another one.
Hey, we can do this all week. All right. Tammy got Birds of Prey. Good job, Tammy. See, she knows what's up. It was a series, 2002, but again, I keep talking about I want a new Birds of Prey series because DC set it all up on their TV universe. I feel they just got to do it.
Yeah.
Croy says, "Hey, Easy A was good. I agree, sir. I think it was great. It was super funny."
Yeah.
And Victor got both of them. Good job. Nice. And Tammy says, "Gone too soon." The Birds of Prey was gone too soon. It only lasted half a season, actually. 13 episodes, I think, or so. 12, 13. All right, go ahead, Francis.
All right. When an angry teacher, tired of mixing brews and playing double agent at this institution of unusual education, gets lonely and wants to find love, he thinks of Christmas, where he feels it in his fingers and he feels it in his toes, and finds that the love of his wife triumphs over the lust of his secretary.
I got the second one.
What's the second one?
Love Actually.
Oh. See, I wanted to do that one, but...
I watch it every Christmas. So.
I think it's one of the greatest romance movies ever. But I wanted to, but there's so many different storylines. I decided, I'm not gonna do it. But good, I'm glad you watched it then.
So I guess for that one, do you guys know who the connection is between the movies?
You gotta read the first part again.
All right, I'll just read the first part of this one. It is when an angry teacher, tired of mixing brews and playing double agent at this institution for unusual education, gets lonely and wants to find love.
Has anything to do with X-Men?
Oh, I guess it could have been X-Men, huh? I shouldn't have used I should say Institution for Magical Education then.
Oh, so it's a Harry Potter.
Yeah, that was maybe Snape, but I wanted
I wanted to say Al Rickman was going to be the common thread there.
Alan Rickman, yes, is the common thread between those two.
Yep.
Very nice. Tammy says, by the way, yes, they need a new Birds of Prey. I totally agree with you. Oh, let's just make out the Harry Potter right away. Nice.
Well done.
Oh, that was, hang on, what was that again? That was Love Actually and Harry Potter?
Harry Love Actually.
Nice.
With the comma, Harry Love, comma, actually.
Potter, actually. Actually, Potter.
Potter Love.
Potter Love, that's good. Lisa says, yes, Alan Rickman forever. Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing.
Always.
Amazing.
Also gone too soon.
Yeah.
Some of the greatest villains you'll ever see on screen.
The detonators. Anyway, go on. Yeah. I don't love the way he says detonators in Die Hard.
For me, it's carving your heart out with a spoon.
And I love Robin Hood as
Robin
Prince of Thieves, one of my favorite. His sheriff is Nottingham is just amazing.
Incredible.
Tammy says, love Alan Rickman in the chat.
Yeah.
Oh, Tammy says, Snape, actually.
No.
There we go. That's nice. All right, here's the next one. A transit worker saves the principal of Bayside High from being hit by a train and pretends to be his fiancée, but then falls for his brother Rod.
I know the movie. I know the lead actress. I don't remember the freaking name.
I don't remember the name either.
Who's
I know
the lead actress.
It's Sandra Bullock.
Yeah, it's one of Sandra Bullock's early films.
And the dude is in a
Well, what's the show? The show hopefully is pretty easy.
Saved by the Bell.
Saved by the Bell. By the way, folks, I said his brother Rod because there's an episode of Saved by the Bell where Rod Belding is in. He's a substitute teacher and he's Mr. Belding's cool brother.
Movie though.
All right, let's see. I'll get the chat. Chat can. Necroy says, "What about Galaxy Quest?" That's definitely not what we're doing right now. But Galaxy Quest is an amazing movie. I love it.
Sandra Bullock works as while you're sleeping.
Tammy's got it. While you were sleeping in the chat. Good job, Tammy.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, this is a tougher one to put together. Let me think. Saved by the Sleepy? No, that sucks. While you were saved? I don't know.
While you were the bell. No,
you were the bell.
That was. Yeah.
I want to say while you were high because it was Bayside High. That's what I want to say. While you were high as the title. All right.
Saved by the Sleeping.
Sure. See? All right, Francis, what do you got?
All right, this is my only one where the two are not neither of them are a romantic comedy. So this is just okay. Sometimes all you need to mend a broken heart is some chewing gum, a AAA battery, and some magnesium iron silicate hydroxide, aka coming tonight. But this guy doesn't stop there. He also likes to spread the love all across the universe with a handy little doorway in the shape of this giant hole in my heart.
All right, so it's MacGyver, right? First part?
Yes. Yes.
A shiny doorway in the shape of your heart?
A little doorway. He travels the universe through a little doorway in the shape of the giant hole that's in my heart.
The shape of doorway.
Wow. I have no idea.
So at first I thought maybe it was Doctor Who, but it's not that.
No.
It's an artist.
So what's the connection? Who do you think of who the connection is?
There's an actor, right? There's still an actor link, right?
Yes, there's an actor link.
So wait, oh my god, I already forgot the first one. What was the first one?
Chewing gum.
Oh, MacGyver. MacGyver. Oh, Stargate.
Stargate.
Of course, Stargate. Thank you. The actor was a big help.
Yeah, that's kind of how I help with the...
That's a big hole in your heart. Holy.
Jeez.
Wow. Valentine's Day. Oof.
That's why I used it.
All right, here's... Victor also thought it was Doctor Who. All right, I wasn't alone. All right, here's my last one. When a perennial bridesmaid discovers her sister who stole the man she loves is really a vampire, she vows to take her down in any other evil that comes from the Hellmouth.
Well, second part's easy.
Yeah, what's the second part?
Buffy.
Yeah.
Buffy. Yes, it is.
I'm guessing it's Runaway Bride is the first one?
Not a bad guess. I was thinking about using that, but no.
21 dresses?
Close. You got the number wrong.
It's at 22. It's 20-something dresses.
27 dresses. Katherine Heigl.
27, yeah.
Which I enjoy, actually. I like that movie. 27 dresses.
Wow.
Bridesmaid 27 times the whole concept. Never bride.
James Marsden, a.k.a. Cyclops, and from Westworld now, is in that as well. He's the male lead.
27 Buffys.
Yeah,
I like it.
Tammy. 27 Buffys.
27 Vampire Slayers. Another good one.
Wait, what was that? We never did yours. MacGyver and Stargate?
Yes.
Macgate? Macgate?
McGate. It's
McGate.
The new
Macgate. I like Macgate, yeah.
All right, cool. All right, Francis, what's your last one?
All right. When it comes to matters of the heart, this man is a smooth talker. His advice has helped people all over the world. He even helped out the King of Queens. But when it comes to his own love life, he can't seem to woo Ghost Rider's girlfriend. As a result, he becomes a drunken superhero with a name that makes you snicker. Luckily, Michael Bluth knows how to improve your image.
Man, you always throw me off with all these all these references.
I got nothing on this one.
Ooh, I don't know if you guys will know this one, but I'll let you. I'll let it stew and see if the chat room gets it. But I wanna. I'll tell you what the link is.
Mm-hmm.
Link is if no one knows. If you guys give up, I guess, or need me to say it again.
Give him about 30 seconds.
Say it one more time as they're processing in the chat.
Right. When it comes to matters of the heart, this man is a smooth talker. His advice has helped people all over the world. He even helped out the King of Queens. But when it comes to his own love life, he can't seem to woo Ghost Rider's girlfriend. As a result, he becomes a drunken superhero with a name that makes you snicker. Luckily, Michael Bluth knows how to improve your image.
Well, so two of the people you're referencing, it seems like, are Kevin James and Eva Mendes. Is that right?
Yes. Kevin James and Eva Mendes are two of the actors. You know who Michael Bluth is from Arrested Development?
No, that's not helping me at all.
Okay.
Felicia says, I got nothing, friends. So
wasn't there a spy one with Eva Mendes?
Oh, shit. Are you talking about the Kevin James Netflix spy movie that came out recently?
No.
The Accidental Spy? No? Oh, that's really good, folks, actually.
No. The actual actor is...
Hitch, yeah, that's what I thought I was thinking of, yeah.
Okay, yes. Hitch is
is it Will Smith?
Will Smith is the connection.
So wait, Kevin James he's in Hitch, right? Yeah.
He is Hitch,
and then so Eva Mendes. Oh, because she's the woman she's trying to get.
Yes.
And then Michael Bluth is in this other movie with Will Smith.
Hancock.
Is it Hancock?
Well, it is Hancock.
Oh,
Victor Snyder.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Victor Snyder got it. As soon as I'm like,
good
yeah,
job,
that's
Victor.
it.
Yeah, good job.
There you go. So, see, I mean, it's doable. You just have to really cut it with those pieces.
Yeah, you made that one tough, man.
Yeah, I left the worst one for last, or the hardest one for last. There you go.
All right. Oh, everybody's getting Hancock now. Okay, cool. Good job.
Nice.
So, wait, Michael Bluth is in Hancock?
He is. What's his name? What's the actor's name? Can't remember his name. But the actor who played Michael Bluth is the guy who tried to improve Will Smith's image.
Michael Bluth is not the actor's name? I thought that was the actor.
No, that's with the character in
Arrested Development?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm so confused.
Yeah, I didn't use actors' names because I thought, that's too easy. I'm giving it away too quick, so I used the character name.
Yes, well done. People are giving props to Victor. Well done, sir. That was a very tough one. All right, there we go. There's Geeky Movie Mash-Up. Good job, folks in the chat. Thanks for playing. All right.
Oh, Hitchcock.
I was trying to. Yeah, that's good. Who said that? Or you did?
I did.
Oh, you came up with it. All right, good. Nice job.
We need nothing else.
That's awesome,
perfect.
Actually, yeah.
Hitchcock, perfect mashup.
All right, cool. All right, that's gonna about do it for us tonight, folks. But Blair, why don't you tell people once again where they can find HooPod and you online?
You can find me online at Blair Beveridge. It is Beveridge, not AGE like the drink. You can find HooPod also at HooPod or on the RSS feed is hoopod.podbean.com. Check us out there, and I also do a Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Blair Beveridge. I do that Friday nights at 9 p.m. Right now I'm playing the Back to the Future game, which is actually pretty good.
Is it? I was thinking about checking that out.
Oh.
The controls are clunky, but the story is really solid.
It's just an adventure game, though. It's not like you're jumping.
It's more or less point and click. It's pretty linear, and it continues the story after the third movie. So that's the part I enjoy.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I know Christopher Lloyd does actually play Doc Brown, but there's somebody else who does Marty, right?
Yeah, I think Michael J. Fox did the voice of Marty for a very small amount of time, like older Marty, but then. For the most part, it's another person who does the voice. It's close. It's a little off, so you can tell it isn't him, but it is really close.
All right, cool. Very nice.
All right. Francis, where can they check you out?
I do a ton of podcasts over the Points of Interest Podcast Network. That's poypodcast.com. But if you're just looking for the things that I do, just me by myself, with other people, sarcasm.net is the website. It's not just me; it's other people too. And you can find me on Twitter at AKA the other guy. Actually, AKA the other guy is for everything. Instagram, even Twitch. If I ever decide to actually do Twitch stuff, I'll be there. I just don't know what I would play. Like, I don't know what I would
entertain. Play anything. Doesn't matter.
Play anything. All right.
It's about building the community more so than the game. So that's and be consistent with the time. Yes. I'm not very good at these things, but I have been told by a lot of people how to be successful.
It's a matter of just actually doing it is the hard part, for sure.
And folks, if you do like gaming streams, we used to do a bunch on this show. You can catch them on the YouTube channel or at supergeekedup.com. And we do special ones every so often. We did a Dresden Files one with the creators of the game a couple weeks ago. You can check that out. And of course, on the website there or YouTube, you can find all the other stuff, past Super Geeked Up episodes, DC Action Hour episodes, all that good stuff. And of course, here's our Patreon. It's a huge help. Any support you can throw our way. Patreon.com/supergeekedup. Again, thank you to everybody who already is supporting us. Like I know in the chat, Victor and Anthony, and actually Lisa is one of our late supporters. Thank you very much, Lisa. And Victor just upped his pledge recently. Francis, actually right here, supports us. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
My pleasure.
So so thanks very much, folks. Thank you both, Francis and Blair. As always, Blair, you'll see later on the season. I wouldn't be surprised. You probably see Francis again too, actually, later this season. And all right, cool. That's about it. Thank you, guys. We always love you. Oh, for listeners, made by the way, says he has the Back to the Future game. He says
Nice.
pretty good. All right, cool.
It is. Story's good.
Happy rest of your Valentine's Day, people. Or I guess for some people, it's already over.
Yes, if you're on the East Coast, like Blair and I guess it's officially over with. But that's all right.
We're done.
You
We're
can
done.
be romantic every day of the year if you want.
That's
And
right.
you should certainly be geeky every day of the year, just like us.
Same
all
phrase.
All right, so that's it, folks. Thank you very much. As always, we love you guys. You make the show very much fun. And Lisa in the chat says, yep, time to take the music jet to Lasaria and hit some harmonies.
Oh,
Yeah,
jeez.
absolutely. I can't wait. Can't wait to hear them. I do like
I want
Lasaria.
to witnessing her. I want to witness her doing karaoke. I will not be participating in it, but
wait till she
that-
goes on stage.
I think
oh,
means just
Sandy, you got to set this up, Lisa. We got to do some karaoke.
karaoke
Are
night.
you-
I think it's going to happen.
And I am terrible at karaoke. I play an instrument for a reason.
We may maybe there'll be some music games during Super Geeked Up in San Diego this year. Maybe we'll bust those out.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh boy.
Oh God, come on, Bohemian Rhapsody. Oh, look, he's doing it.
See, exactly.
No, that was over there.
It's irresistible. I'm
It was,
telling
the
you.
it was the picture, I swear. Wasn't it?
All right, yeah, that's it, folks. Again, thank you very much. Please check out our stuff. Of course, we'll be back next Wednesday night at 11 p.m. Eastern, as we will for all the Wednesdays here in this current season through like mid-April. We'll be doing the show, and we would love to see you there. Lisa says, "Oh, it's on, by the way, at San Diego. You threw down the gauntlet, sir. Now you're in trouble."
Oh, yeah. It can
yeah.
happen.
So
All the fun in San Diego, man. Just bring it.
All right, cool. Thank you so much, folks. We will see you soon. Bye, everybody.